Hello. So nobody's here. So this is my old room of my hostel, and I am, you know, my resident hostel, and I'm getting my degree for MD medicine. So hi guys, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? मैं डॉक्टर लगाना उचित होगा कि नहीं होगा, पर डॉक्टर तो मैं बन चुका हूँ। जो मेरा कैरियर उसके बारे में आपको बता दूँ कि मैं currently doing my MD medicine from SMS Medical College, Jaipur. It is a well-known college in India. So, yeah, I have quite read about human physiology, anatomy, human pathology. So I know how our body works. But we doctors always find it's very difficult for us to explain what is going in the body because doctors doesn't know everything. You are suffering from a disease. We only know the disease part. We only know about some superficial research research topics, some evidences that we collected from past years, but we doesn't know what actually happening in our body. So we doesn't we know around 10-20%, and what we do is about doing that everything we know, everything we can do, you know, a little we can do to rescue, to save the lives. So, doctor becoming a doctor, उसके बाद मैंने ये पाया, उसके बाद मैंने समझा कि मृत्यु और जो डेथ इज वेरी वेरी इंस्टेंट, वेरी वेरी कभी भी हो सकती है, इज वेरी वेरी फ्रजाइल, लाइफ इज वेरी फ्रजाइल। हम बोलते हैं कि लाइफ जीना है 4 दिन की चांदनी और 5वें दिन मौत। तो कब वो 5वां दिन किसी की लाइफ में कब आ जाए किसी को नहीं पता। सो व्हेन आई सी डेथ, मैं आज आपके साथ डेथ से ही बात शुरू करता हूँ। मैं यहाँ पे एक जनरल कन्वर्सेशन करने आया हूँ लाइफ के बारे में। मुझे किसी को कोई ज्ञान नहीं देना है, किसी को कोई विजडम इज ऑल अबाउट द सेल्फ एक्सपीरियंस्ड। विजडम किसी को दी नहीं जा सकती जब तक आप उसको एक्सपीरियंस नहीं कर पाएंगे, तब तक वो आपके लिए सिर्फ नॉलेज है। जैसे ही वो एक्सपीरियंस आपके पास, वो नॉलेज आपके एक्सपीरियंस में आ जाता है, तब वो आपके लिए, मेरे ख्याल से वो आपके लिए विजडम बन जाती है। सो विजडम इज एन एक्सपीरियंस। नॉलेज तो आजकल हर जगह everywhere you can find knowledge because there are so much of screens revolving around you, mobile, tablets, laptops, everything you can find. So everything is so shallow, everything is so superficial, everything is so mechanical, but in all of these things nothing have roots like a human being. Where is the roots? Where are the ground? Everything is robotical. Whenever some robot came to our periphery, in our interaction, our mind becomes mirrored. Our minds become itself and act like a robot. But robots are not for fulfillment of life, not for a joy of life. These are these robots come in the domain of pleasure, the domain of desire, not in the domain of fulfillment, not in the domain of peace, not in the domain of stillness. Last night when I was thinking, because I'm a night crawler, I'm a night guy, night owl, you can say. So I was thinking about what is the difference between growth and knowledge. Is that similar? Is that there is an overlap between growth and knowledge, or these are the two different entities? So I found that growth have grounding, the knowledge doesn't. Growth have experience, the knowledge is doesn't. Knowledge is a incomplete part. Knowledge lacks of the essence of roots. It's it's a very mechanical thing. It will not give you fulfillment. It will not give you Peace. It is only a prescription that given by a prescription distributor, a businessman, by saying that this prescription will surely help you. But this is only a prescriptions. He gave this prescription to all other 100 people, the same prescriptions. But it's no use until there is a heart involved in it, until there is a genuineness, until there is a honesty, until there is a purity. So where this purity came from, where this genuineness came from, where this uniqueness, because it will create the difference from other 100 people, between you and other 100 people. This is you. It will defines you. This is you. This will create a experience around you, and it experience is only belongs to you. That's your way. That is the only path is carved by you and nobody else in this world, because you are the creator. At this point you become the creator. The knowledge is just a superficial mechanical, it's just like a clothes on a body, but it doesn't define you, who you really are. So knowledge can deceive a person. Knowledge can deceive. Knowledge have many layers. It's a very deceiving thing. The genuine experience of man. The so that's the nature of the things. It lies accordingly. The nature, the very nature of your existence. Because very nature of your existence is so genuine, so pure. Whenever you came to the earth, the connection to this earth is very genuine, very gentle, and very pure. That's why you have grown so far. You have grown so far because you have connected to this very earth from your birth time, from your origin of your existence. Why are people, and I'm a professional doctor, and I can say that why people are dying prematurely because their life becoming mechanical, because your life is not genuine, there have no peace around in its surroundings. There is a no sphere of very nature of things. According to this nature of things, they see this world as as a very objective framework, and whenever you see this world in an objective framework, you you become a object. You don't have that emotional depth. You don't have that the strength of compassion. You don't have that much of your heart become blocked by your thoughts, by your jealousy, by your cruelty, by your to kill someone. First, you have to kill yourself. In thoughts, we have killed so many of them. In thoughts, we have done so many of things that we are always desire, but we didn't get, we didn't got. And the desire bounce back in your life as a regret. And that regret creates sorrow and misery, and you attached yourself to that sorrow and misery, and that sorrow and misery create a loop, and that loops make you stagnant. That loop make you are so caged in that loop. You are not free enough to think that you are a creator, but you are just a slave. You are just a prisoner of your uncompleted thoughts, your desires that never been completed, and the pain that creates in a heart will become a wound, and that wound will always hurt you till you die because it has a great memory in your mind, and that great memory always create a jealousy, a regret. If it doesn't understand the curve, the evolving curve of humans' life. I want to know, I want to ask to people that what is the process of our growth? The process of growth, there is always a stimulus that is noxious, that is stressful for us, for our body, for our mind. And our body and mind, as a first instance, we take it as something that is frightening, something is very stressful. But if we take it as a whole, but we take it as a process of, we doesn't think about it, we just feel it, experience it, and doesn't block the natural flow of think. It will create a natural loop around you, and you will ultimately, you will get to know that who you are, what kind of person you are, what do you like, what don't you like. So the genius, how, what thing, where is your genius, where is intelligence lies, what talent you have acquired. So this is a beauty of life. Our life, whenever there is a thoughts, there will be loops of thoughts. But some thoughts more have a past impressions from your birth. Because every thoughts is come from the impressions, and that impressions come from the experiences in your life, and that loops always come to your life. So you have to break that loops, break enough to your loops. How will you break it? So it's about our mind is a very great instrument if we use it carefully. If we use it through the intelligence of our heart, then we can create a great monument, a great art, we can create a great dance. We can create many great things, because intelligence of heart is coming from the stillness. It's coming from the peace, stillness in the chaos, chaos of my mind, and the stillness of heart will create many great things. Because the master, if there is a still, then he will control all the slaves, all thoughts very geniusly. Then everything will fall into place accordingly. You just don't think about it. Everything will be greatly controlled by your heart. So listen to your heart. It's all about energy. A energy comes out from your heart whenever you are experiencing something, when you talk to some person, and talk to your partner, your spouse, there is an energy coming from your heart. That's why in love is naturally coming from your heart, because that's an experience, and the experience is getting energy from your heart naturally. So that's a natural phenomena. Of becoming natural is like a becoming a god, I think, because if every person is living naturally, then there is no conflict in this world. But today's time, we are becoming so mechanical. We are not, our roots have destroyed. We have not, we have lost our genuineness, or lost our the depth. We have manipulated by the knowledge. We have deceived by the knowledge. We have deceived by the superficiality of knowledge. We are becoming so ingenuine in our act. So there is a no god, or God is dead, as Nietzsche says. God is dead. So it's a heart that giving the energy, and the energy coming from your body. Your act will be right, your voice will be right, your mind will be right, and nothing can touch you, nothing can harm you. So this is the, you know, so yeah, this all talks. This I have, these are just a conversation with a person that they really want to listen. They really want to comprehend who is this master. In this background, there's these things very matters to people. Because what is the background? What will be the background? You know, what will be my business strategy? What will be my, how will introduce to people? So we should. I want to say that we should work upon our core. हमें core पे काम करना होगा अपने. But nobody is interested, because nobody is so genuine is hard. Nobody's, because नो इसकी नीड ही नहीं है लोगों को. जिस चीज की नीड ही नहीं होगी वो चीज होगी कैसे? Because they are already deluded by the superficiality, the mechanical knowledge, the money. because it doesn't really want to explore the depth of the genuineness. When whenever you find that genuine person, he will create a loop, he create a sphere around himself, and he will change his energy field. He will change something around his periphery. So become that change. If you really want to become that change, first you have to work upon your heart and be the master, be the slave of your heart. Don't become slave of your mind. Your mind will deceive you. Your mind will create tension. Your mind will tell you that there is a abyss, there is a dark, there is a nothing I can see in the future. But there is a heart. In that abyss you will find the truth itself. The truth itself, you will find the truth. And what is the truth? The truth is that you are a being of time. I am here talking to you. It's because I'm a being of time, and the time is creating. You can see me because of time. If I I am not able to, but if we agar if we come out the time is just fabric, we are just energies. We are just a energy fields interacting, creating music, because music have no time. Music have, that's why we say that music have a very genuineness. Music have energies, music have frequencies. So we work upon the frequencies, the time and frequencies. These are both different things, and these things becomes one. When these things become one, we have nothing, and nothing is the truth. That nothingness is the truth, and that nothingness is come from in the different traditions. We say it Shakti, because there is a stillness, and this there is a stillness. There is a infinite source of energy because they exist simultaneously in one cosmos. There is a, if one field there is a negative nothingness, in other field there is an infinite source of energy. So you become, when you become one, you become the infinite source of energy, and that from that infinite source of energy you can heal everything. You can heal what you want. Thank you for the today. Namaskaram. If anybody interested in this type of things, please let me know. We can talk about it.